Okay, the Antipop. So in this video I'm going to be sticking to the album version of the track, which is mostly the same as how it's done live, but a difference being the fills. So in live performances the fills are pretty much improvised, so of course it's different every time, but in this video I'm going to be attempting to cover the fills on the record. And another difference being kind of when the riffs are taken up an octave, so, and like when that happens it's not quite the same every time, but anyway, so we're going to start with an open A pop to an E2 slap. I got a bit of fret buzz going on there. Let ring. Okay, again, another E2 slap, and then an A3 pop. And then around the 1 minute mark we have this little thing here. So that's E0, 2, 0, 2, all four of those slapped. Okay, up next we have this fill here. A bit slower. Okay, so we're going to hit open E, hammer on 2, A, hammer on 2, and then slap A4, pop the D2, and then hit D2, hammer onto 4. So right after that, we're going to take our up an octave, so pop the A12, and then slap E14, again with the E14. And then pop A15. Next, we're going to go into alright, so open E slap, E2 slap, pop A3, and slap E2 again. Okay, and then we're going to pop G2, and then do 2 slaps on D4. So, and then we're going to pop G5 5 times. And so with that, don't let that note ring out. Kind of be doing it like this. So, using your left hand and coming down with your right hand after the pop to kind of kill that note. So we're going to do that part twice before E2 slaps twice, repeated. Drum fill, and then our main riff's going to come in. Alright, so open E slap, hammer onto 2, do that twice, pop G2 after that, and then we have this. Okay, so this again, and then G2 pop, G3 pop, G2 pop again, so that's 3 pops in a row, followed by a single, then G2 pop again, and then, you know, keep that going. Alright, so immediately before the first verse comes in, we have this little fill here. So that's slap open E, hammer onto 2, and then muted note. It's like getting your hand down there on the strings, ready for the pop at open G string, and then left hand tap E3. Okay, so now we're into the first verse, and the verse riff, pretty simple, just going to go like this. So open E slap, hammer onto 2, do that twice and repeat. And then we're going to take that up a string, so open A, slap, hammer onto 2, do that 4 times. And then we're going to bring that up to 4, so open A, slap, hammer onto 4, do that twice. And so after that we have, so we're going to slap A5, excuse me, A5, pop D6, and then we're going to, that shape, we're just going to bring that up a fret, so 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8, 9. So in live performances that's a little different, so the final 8, 9 here, that doesn't happen. Like what happens instead is kind of a slap, slide kind of thing, so live it's more like. So around 2 minutes 20 seconds we have a fill here, and that's going to go kind of like this. Slow down a bit. So slap D2, hammer onto 3, quickly. Slap D2 again. So slap A3, slap D2 again. Slap A3 again. And then we have a bar chord here. We're going to strum at DG2, and then do a hammer onto 3, and then do a little slide down with that. So at 2 minutes 45 seconds, I believe, we're going to be in the middle of a verse, and so there's going to be a little fill here when transitioning from the going from that to a string higher. So in between there we're going to slap an E2 and then slap an open A, and that's going to go kind of like this. Okay, so at 3:08 we have another fill, and that's going to go kind of like this. A bit slower. Okay, so D2, slap, quick hammer onto 3, slap D2, slap A3, open D, slap, and then slap A3, 2, 3, so. And then we're going to strum the bar chord at DG3. So at 3:24 we have another fill, and that's going to go like this. So strum the bar chord at DG2, and then 3, and that's either like a 3 pull off to 2, or it's like 3 and then another strum at 2. I'm not really sure whether it's or, but in any case, yeah, back and forth between those two, ending on a 1 at 3. So we're going to be on the E string, very high up on the E string. In fact, probably just go as high as your bass will allow. And we're going to start doing some very fast fingerstyle, and then slowly bring that down into our... Alright, so around 3:45 I think, we have a fill here. So just strum the bar chord at 2, DG2 again, and then strum it again with a hammer onto 3. So shortly after that we're going to bring that up an octave. However, the open E is not going to come up to E12. That's going to stay open E. But the other notes come up an octave, so open E, and then slap E14, pop A15, slap E14 again. Alright, so now we're at the final verse, and so instead of doing the... we're going to keep that going. And then later, instead of doing the... we're going to bring that up a string. So when we go up, it's going to be like... So open A slap, A2 slap, D3 pop, slap A2 again. Bring that up to 4, 5 here. So and then alright, so after the final chorus we're going to start doing this main riff variation. Alright, so open E slap, hammer onto 2, do that twice, pop G2, and then pop G2 again. And it, to my ears anyway, it almost sounds like the second pop is more emphatic than the first one. Kind of like, not really sure, but anyway, so. And then we're going to pop G2 followed by a G3 pop. So yeah, there you go, the Antipop.